this is Kedra with NyxMoonOracle, and today I'm bringing you a Soul Connection Sunday reading. This reading is for anyone that has a soul connection with somebody. It could be a lost love, someone that has passed over to the next realms. It could be twin flame, it could be soulmate, it could be best friends, you know, people that have just really touched your lives in a certain way, whether you view it as painful or beautiful, negative or positive. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards, see what comes out. I'm going to tap into past and present energies, how they see you, the blockages, future outcomes, messages from spirit, advice from spirit, and I think that's about it. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. Check back next Sunday or take a look at my past videos on Soul Connection Sundays, see if anything resonates with you. You can always check back every Sunday. I do Soul Connection Sundays just to see if I can tap into somebody's situation out there that Spirit really wants them to have these messages. And if it doesn't resonate, just don't take it, click off, try me again another time. And if you would like me to tap into your specific situation, just look in the description box below and it gives you the information on how you can contact me for a detailed personal reading for your situation. So with that said, let's get this started. I'm ready to see what's going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at the situation. We're going to go past, present, and future. So I'm going to get a few different decks to kind of narrow this down. Spirit, can you tell me, oh, my feather fell down. Spirit, can you tell me about this collective, their situation, the past and the present energies, please? I'm going to get 3 cards. Painful. I'm getting another deck. Spirit, can you tell me about past and present energies in the situation for this collective soul connection? Confusion. What else, Spirit? One last card. Burned out. So this situation, most definitely, I feel like you're tired of it. You're tired of the pain and the confusion. You thought you had a good understanding. You thought you were enlightened about a certain situation, or I'm hearing that you just tried. You're tired of something. You're burnt out. You're tired. Everything is just fizzled out. I'm tired of the pain and confusion of this situation. I'm going to look into what the situation is. Spirit, can you tell me about this situation? Tell me about this painful situation. Intervention? Waves? Lockdown? Lockbox? Wow. On the bottom of the deck, Verge. I feel for some of you, I feel this collective has been riding waves of emotions in this situation. I'll get more in depth about the situation in a moment. And it's just causing waves of confusion, waves of pain. And it's really locking you down mentally. You feel like you're imprisoned by this situation. You feel like you're trapped, that 8 of Swords energy. That trapped, you're wanting help, you're wanting a way out. Because you're burnt out. You're burnt out on this situation. You don't know what to do. You're wanting, I feel like you're wanting an intervention. You're wanting to change. You're wanting to get that key and unlock yourself from being trapped, from this pain and confusion. I feel like you are, you know, I'm hearing for some of you, this is a person that you know. If this is you, I'll get right back to you. But if this is somebody you know, it's like you're tired of seeing them going through this pain. You're tired of hearing them tell you this story and riding the roller coaster of emotions with them. You feel like you're locked down with this person, that you're chained to this person and their pain, but they won't listen to advice. They won't listen to, it's like you're handing them the key, you're opening the gate, but they're just trapped mentally They're just not wanting to, but they're like confined, imprisoned by this pain and confusion. And I'm hearing 1 minute they're riding high and 1 minute they're riding low. I don't know what the situation is yet, but I will get some cards to clarify. And I feel like you're on the verge of telling them something, of giving them a hard truth. And if this is happening to you, I feel like you are burnt out and you are telling, you know what, let me clarify this. Because I know there's something wanting to be told. There's a confession coming, but I want to know what it's in regards to. Spirit, can you tell me about this pain and confusion, this situation, this pain and confusion? What does it have to do with? What are they about to confess? What are they about to confess? Okay, it has to do with dating. I thought so. It's someone that you're dating, or someone that somebody you know is dating. What else, Spirit? What about this dating? The player. Okay. You're about to confess. You're tired of this person's mind games, that you're burnt out. You're tired of playing the games. You're tired of the mind tricks, the manipulation, not knowing where you stand, being in the palm of somebody else's hands. You're tired of it. You're burnt out. You're tired of it. You're going to intervene. Maybe you are intervening for a friend. If this is somebody you know that's going through this, you are having an intervention. You're gathering your friends, and you and your friends are going to confront this person about this relationship that they're in. You're going to spill the tea. Say what's up. And for those of you that this is happening to, I feel like you're calling in your friends to help you get through this, to help confront this person about, you found out that they were cheating, or they're doing something behind your back, that you're just done. You're done. You're intervening for your own peace of mind because you're burnt out. You're tired of the bullshit. You're tired of dating this person. You're tired of this person maybe dating behind your back. The tea is about to spill because you're tired of the pain and the confusion. You're tired of the ups and the downs, this roller coaster. Tired of feeling stuck and imprisoned. Tired of being played. Tired of feeling, locked down in place. You're in these mind games are really getting to you. You're tired of it. And you're making a change. Tea's about to spill all over the place about this situation. Thank you, Spirit. So, I want to know about this person, this player. Let me get that player out here. Let me get the player out here. Spirit, can you tell me how this person, about this person, how are they feeling about the Watcher? I kind of don't want to go there because I just don't, but I'm going to. Tell me about the player. How is this person feeling about the Watcher in the past and in the present? And one more. This was in reverse. Shadow work was in reverse. Okay. Shadow work came out. I'm going to get some shadow cards. Tell me about this recognition. Vulnerability. Optimism. Tell me about the shadow work, Spirit. I'm going to go into each one of these. Contentment. Yikes. Woo. Contentment on not doing shadow work. All right. What else, Spirit? Show off. Uncommunicative. Stubborn. And this was on the bottom of the deck. Self-centered. Okay, so this is what I feel is going on, what Spirit's telling me. I feel like this person in the past, they're a player. So they see this moon back there in the shadows. This moon, this mask deception. The moon is always illusions and mask deception, especially with the energy coming from it. The moon doesn't always mean that. I love the moon. I love the moon's energy. But in regards to this situation next to player, with the silhouette, the energy that's coming forward, this person put forth a facade that they may have said, oh, you're my soulmate. You're my best friend. I've never felt like this before. You're my best friend. I'm devoted to you. Maybe they've even found out about twin flames, and I feel like you're my twin flame. Or maybe you have said this to them and they kind of mirror it to you. It's like they mirror what you want because they're a player. Because that mind manipulation came out already. Where is it? I think I just saw it. They're manipulating you with magic tricks, illusions. And that's what the moon is, this mask deception, these illusions. And they kept this well, it is a delusion. Illusion of devotion that you were soulmates. They just kept it going. And this was the past. The present is shadow work in reverse. And what pissed me off and frightened me was that this person is happy with not doing their shadow work. It says contentment. Someone's happy with their current situation. They're happy being this player. They're happy. It's like they have no conscience. They play like they are emotionally open and vulnerable because they know you probably are an empath, I'm thinking. Very caring person, a very, very giving person. And they played upon this. They were optimistic. They, yes, you're my soulmate. Yes, we have a future together. Their optimism and positivity was so addictive and refreshing. And they played upon your vulnerabilities. That you are emotionally open, that you are a devoted person, that you do believe in soulmates, that you do believe in love. And this person is just happy being this self-centered, stubborn, uncommunicative, show-off. And I feel like this person wasn't always uncommunicative. I believe they gave you, I'm hearing the silent treatment. Like, gosh, this energy, just, Like, they played the part of the soulmate. They played the part of being vulnerable and open, and you could hurt their feelings easy, and they took offense to things, and they they knew how to play you. Like, they knew that if they acted a certain way, you would feel bad. And all they had to do was give you the silent treatment. They liked that you would hang around and wait for them. They like that you begged sometimes. Apologized. Profusely apologized. And then you would end up being the person that apologized when they offended you. And you called them out on it. And that's why you're needing an intervention. You're tired of this pain and confusion. These waves of up and down because this person played you. They played the soulmate. They played devoted. They played upon your vulnerabilities. And then they used silent treatment as a weapon. Going in and out. And you felt like you were on a roller coaster. Up and down, coming, going. And you were the mind chatter, the pain. You felt like you were stuck. You didn't know your ass from your elbow. What's going on? This is why you're calling in your friends. You're calling on spirit, your spirit guides. You're here at this reading right now. You're being divinely guided to this reading right now. It's time to spill. It's time to unlock that gate. Call for help, SOS. Call for help with people, friends, family that you know have your back, that will not keep you locked and trapped. They will help you with this intervention. They will help you with this confusion. This even could be social services as well. If you need social services, this could be therapy. This could be a psychiatrist. This could be a counselor, a life coach to call on to help you along with family and friends. Because sometimes some of us don't have a big set of support network. Sometimes we don't have a lot of friends or family that we can trust. And Spirit's saying to reach out to services that can help you. There are so many services that can help you. Just Google them, check in your area, do it safely. If you feel like you're in a situation where you can't do that safely, when you can leave and you do have access to the internet, even go into the library and using the internet to look for social services, go to the social services in town. But this has to be, you have to get help. Spirit's wanting you to get, it's time. It's time to tell your story. It's time to confront this person. If you are afraid of this person, do not confront this person. Seek social services, law enforcement as well, and immediately, okay? Safely. Don't do anything until you are safe. Don't confront this person. But if you know this person wouldn't hurt you and you're just like, I'm tired, I want to break up with this person's lying to me, I want to confront them, the tea needs to be spilt, I'm going to have my people with me, I'm going to tell this person how I feel. and my friends have my back. My family has my back. It's time. Time to end this with this person. This person is, yeah, I'm going to keep my tongue professional right now. Okay. So I'm really not concerned with how this person feels anymore. We've pretty much got what's going on, which puts a wrench in my outline, but I'm going to focus on you now. Tell me your feelings about this person. Past, present, and future. I mean, sorry, not future. Past and present. Spirit, how is the Watcher, and how did the Watcher feel about this person in the past and in the present, currently? Communication. You know, this guy or gal has got a whole arsenal. Feminine feeling lost. Wedding songs. And temper. I feel like in the past the way you felt about this person was, you know, everything was good. Communication was good. Everything was just vibing. Like, the dating was lovely. They were giving you flowers, having coffee with you. You'd have coffee in the mornings together and just talk. And I'm hearing that maybe you were even engaged in planning a wedding. Maybe you just thought about it. Maybe you both talked about it. The communication was there. And then that player energy comes in. They let the mask drop. They start using the mind games and manipulation, messing with your vulnerabilities, and you were feeling lost. Maybe they have a temper. Maybe they have a temper. And every time you got a little bit stronger, maybe in the beginning you had no problem voicing your concerns, but they had a temper. We've already seen that they would stop talking to you. They get easily offended. That was a mind game. They weren't offended. They didn't give two shits. They just didn't want to be called out on their behavior. And they'd give you the silent treatment. Hot and cold. They would make you pay, and it left you feeling lost. And it hurt. It stung. They kept stinging you over and over and over. Spirit, can you tell me advice for the Watcher going forward? I mean, we already know you're thinking about confronting this person. What energy do you need to embrace going forward? What energy? It's raining outside. It sounds so pretty. I hope this brings some peace and calm and quiet to you right now. Okay, that's past. And present. What else, Spirit? One more. Yes. To me, this is Queen of Swords. There's a couple of these in this deck that reminds me of Queen of Swords, and this is one of them. Okay. And then I'm going to get a few more cards on how you can take care of yourself moving forward. And then I'll tie it all together. And then I'll get some advice from Spirit, messages and healing, what this situation's healing. Why did you meet this person? What needed to be healed? And about you. Lioness. One more, Spirit. Raindrops. And one more. Wow. I said library earlier. For some of you, this is a direct message to reach out for help. Head to the library and get on the computers and reach out for help with social services and contact the right people, okay? For the rest of you, this goes to those mind games. See that? See those hands? Those puppet strings? Damn. This person has a hold on you. This person is pulling your strings. This person has had you believing so much bullshit. Like you thought that they were the one. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you think that? They were pretending to be everything. They were pretending to be everything. Where are those cards at? They were pretending to be devoted. They said that You were their twin flame. You were their soulmate. You were their best friend, the best sex they ever had, the best kiss, the best lover. They never knew love like this before. This was all puppet strings, all illusions, all mind games. They were the puppet master. They were the puppet master, controlling the narrative. And Spirit's saying, I'm leaving devotion out for a reason, because it's in one of these cards right here. Spirit's saying, take control of your own narrative. You write your story. You control your fate. And be a lioness going forward. Write your own fairy tale ending. Live your best life. It's time to cut these strings, unlock the gate, and get out. You've earned all these stripes. You've been through battle. It's time to cut the bullshit away. It's time to cut it out. You have to be devoted to yourself and what's best for your highest good. Take a chance on the friends that have your back. Take a chance on other people. I'm hearing other connections, other people to date. Don't give up on dating because of this person. Just get clear about what you want and your boundaries. Take a chance on other lovers, other love interests. Take a chance on going out with friends. Take a chance on confiding and telling your friends. Maybe you've just been ashamed that this person turned out to be this way. And you're ashamed. I'm hearing some of you are just embarrassed and ashamed that you are in this situation, because you would never, ever get yourself in this situation. You never have before, and you just can't believe you got into this situation now. You might be embarrassed that this person cheated on you. You may be embarrassed you let it go on this long. Don't be embarrassed. This was a master manipulator who knew what they were doing. This happens all the time. This is not unique. You are not unlovable, and you are not stupid, and you are not... There's nothing for you to be embarrassed or ashamed about. You just gave your heart to the wrong person. We all do that at least one time in our life, and it's painful, and it's a lesson. This is how we appreciate those that love and care about us in the future. You respect and are grateful for those who genuinely love you when you meet an asshole like the one you've been dealing with. Spirit says it's time. It's time to tell your friends. Time to just talk to them if you feel safe, and the ones you know that have your back. Take a chance on them. Take a chance on spirit. Take a chance on your spirit guides that work in love and light, angels that work in love and light. Take a chance on telling your friends that really care about you that you've been keeping this from. Take a chance on dating new people. Be devoted to yourself and your best life. This right here, this queen right here, she who remains, Manatili, powerful, devotion, true worth. I feel like you're going to freeze this situation. You're going to be the ice queen, and you're going to be the queen of swords in this situation. You're going to freeze this, and you're going to cut it away. You're going to freeze the story, and you're going to move forward. More powerful, more resilient, a little more, I'm hearing a little more discerning in your relationships going forward. You're going to interview them a little more. You're not just going to hop into a relationship. You're going to see if they're worth your time, because you know from this current experience or this past experience, depending on when you're getting this reading, this person was all wonderful in the beginning, but then started showing signs. That's why dating is so important, and dating came out because dating is the interview process to keep you from assholes like this. Dating, I tell people this all the time. Date many, and date a lot. If you feel comfortable. If you like dating one person at a time, that's fine. But don't get into a deeply committed relationship, move in with each other. Let time pass so that you can see these red flags in this behavior, so you can recognize when their mask is slipping. Because over time, a mask is going to slip. Their true colors are going to come out. They're going to lose their temper. They're going to call you names. They're going to push you a little, or manhandle you a little too rough. And by manhandle, I'm not specifically gearing that to a man. It's just a term, because women can manhandle too. Your partner, male or female, binary, non-binary, it doesn't matter. The person can put their hands on you rough. Just kind of too much. Or they like to control the situation. Just listen to your inner warning signs. Listen to those inner warning signs that are telling you, hey, this doesn't feel right to me. You immediately know when something doesn't feel good. You've known in this situation. I bet you're recalling right now, oh yeah, I remember when he didn't talk to me. I remember when he would give me the silent treatment. I remember when she was going through my phone. they were, you know, just acting irate, but then apologized. It's just always something. And then we kind of forgive that behavior. Spirit's saying, moving forward, look for the red flags. Whatever does not make you feel comfortable. They're revealing that mask is slipping. Don't forgive it. Don't forgive it. Because that's some shadow work they need to do in themselves. And that's something that's going to creep out into the relationship going forward. And you don't want to repeat this cycle. I'm hearing also self-care. She who enfolds. I feel like if this is a time for you to take charge of your life and have self-care, embrace what has happened, accept it as it is, but make the changes for your future. Make the changes, that way you don't fall into the trap in the future when you're dating other people. So it says, don't give up on dating. Don't give up on dating. But cut the bullshit away. Cut out the weeds. Date to interview and cut out the weeds. Cut this person out. Formulate how you're going to get out. Strategize and devise a plan and execute it. Make sure you're safe. Make sure you have backup. Make sure you have friends, services in place. It's time to be that Queen of Swords. If you are engaged, give that ring back. Give that ring back and cut off the engagement. You are not obligated to go through and marry this person. Doesn't matter the amount of deposits, money, or anything that you have spent or anybody else has spent. Explain this. Take a chance on them. You may not want to explain this situation because they've already put money into this wedding, this engagement. It's time to move forward. What else, Spirit? I was just called to get this deck for some reason. Free yourself. Wow. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This came out with, what is that card? Right here. Take control of your life. Cut those strings. Free yourself. Free yourself. Free yourself from the confusion. It's time for an intervention. It's time to free yourself from this lockdown, this mental prison. It's time to spill the tea. It's time to call for help. Walk through the gate. Break the lock. Pick the lock. Get the key for the lock. You are the key for the lock. It's time. It's time to leave this behind. So it's saying free yourself. It doesn't matter if there's an engagement here or not. It doesn't matter if the wedding is 5 days away. If this person is, if you found out about this person or you're feeling like this person has, you're just burnt out. You're tired of it. You know who they really are. Spirit's saying, tell people, reach out. Reach out. Well, I may get one more. Free yourself. That could not be more clear. Free yourself. Be that lioness. Take control of your own narrative. Yeah, this was a past life relationship. There's some karma going on here. That may be why you felt that connection in the first place. I don't believe this person did. I believe this is a cycle that has happened before in a past life. I feel like you have to close this cycle out and end it with this person. There is a soul contract, a karmic past life relationship, and it's time for you to free yourself from it so that it can't happen again in this lifetime or the next or the next. It's time to free yourself from this. It's time to take control. Spirit, why did these people, well, we know it was because of past life. So I want to go into, I kind of want to go into the past life. Do you? I think I kind of want to. Why did they meet, Spirit? Why did these two people meet? I know it was, why did they meet? One more, Spirit. Yep, that's exactly right. That past life, the truth has to be revealed. It's what you are radiating outward. What are you radiating outward? What are you on the inside? What did this person show you? What were you showing this person? I'm hearing you met each other because you both had big dreams. I'm going to get a tarot. I know the new beginnings. This cycle has to end. This cycle has to end with this past life person. So that way it won't continue. You've seen the truth. You know who they really are, the truth of who they really are. You're not going to live in fantasy land. It's time to walk through the door and free yourself. Yeah, for your Nine of Cups. You're walking, you're trying to gain strength. This is teaching you strength so that you can end this past life cycle with this person in this life and not live, you know, just wishing and keeping this dream alive, keeping this image alive, because you've seen the truth of who they are. The truth of who they are is they are a player. They're a liar. They use your vulnerabilities against you. They pretend to have a connection to you. They're stubborn. They're self-centered. They're a show-off. They use your love against you. And you see the truth of that. But you also see the truth of, why did I allow that to happen? How can I make it stop? By having the strength to move forward and restrain yourself from falling back into fantasy thinking, wishful thinking. You're going towards your Nine of Cups, but you have to start a new beginning by putting an end to this cycle. For this wish fulfillment, this satisfaction, this Nine of Cups. See this moon? See how the moon can be used for mass deception? You're harnessing the power of the moon for your wish fulfillment. You're taking that mass deception of these moons and you're using it to your advantage. You're using it to propel yourself to move forward. This person was meant to strengthen you. This person, meeting this person, as painful as it was and confusing as it is, was meant to show you what needed to be revealed about your true self, what your boundaries are, to have faith and truth in yourself and not looking outside of yourself for it. Because if you're strong and true to yourself and your boundaries, this can never happen again. This kind of situation can never happen again. It's when we bend and bow and just don't listen to those inner warning signs, and we bend our boundaries. We let our boundaries get broken because we feel like we love someone. And Spirit's saying, no, it doesn't matter. If this person claimed to be a twin flame, that you had these big dreams with this person, when you bend and break and bow your boundaries and let people cross them, when there's a no crossing sign and you still let them go over and over and over, it opens the door for people to take advantage of you and hurt you because you're not being your true self. You're not sticking to your truth. You're not speaking your truth. You're not living your truth. You're reflecting something outward that is not you. Stay true to your boundaries, what you will and will not accept from somebody, and do not negotiate with terrorists, because that's what they are. Put an end to this cycle. It's time. It's time to put an end to this cycle, have the strength to move forward for new beginnings, for wish fulfillment, for your own wish fulfillment, breaking through any illusions, letting go of memories and thoughts of those dreams again, those illusions. Hanging on to, but what if this is my twin flame? Doesn't matter. They hurt you. Move forward. Have strength. Put an end to this cycle. Love yourself. You don't deserve this shit. You don't deserve this shit at all. You deserve Ace of Cups. But it starts with filling your own cup. You have to love yourself and have the boundaries to protect yourself. For the Nine of Cups, for this new beginnings. Spirit wants you to walk through that door. He wants this cycle completed. Look at that. End of cycle, cycle completed. For wish fulfillment. Look at this. Dandelion. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Cycle's completed. That's when the wishes happen. But it starts with loving yourself, ending this cycle with this person, this past life cycle, and the current life cycle. This needs to end. You have to put an end to this relationship. And the behaviors of dropping your boundaries, breaking your boundaries, letting people walk all over them, jump over them, cross over them, burn them. It's time to fill your cup of love first. Because when you do, when you radiate that love and you fill your own cup of love, it opens the door for new beginnings, for real divine love. That Two of Cups. Real divine love. See how this is illuminated out of the shadows where the other one was in the shadows? It opens the door for passionate adventures with the Knight of Wands. Everything's illuminated. I just said that. You can come together with this Three of Cups. You come together, you celebrate, you go to they introduce you to their friends, their family. You become a part of their life. And you go on passionate adventures together. This is what you want. Spirit's saying, make the decision, this Two of Swords, make the decision. Don't stay stuck. Make the decision to move forward and be your authentic self so that this can happen. Spirit keeps pointing all these signs. to new beginnings, so this new divine partnership can come in. But you have to have that divine partnership with yourself first. That Two of Cups and Ace of Cups has to begin with you. Oops, sorry about that. This Two of Cups and this Ace of Cups needs to begin with you. Filling your own cup of love. Aligning with your soul and spirit for a divine partnership. Speaking your truth. Living your truth. Reflecting your truth outward, so that any asshole that thinks that they're going to be able to put one over on you or fulfill their needs with you, they're going to walk away from you, because they're going to know that you are a strong person and they can't get away with that shit. Oh, that's a person I'm going to avoid, because they're going to call me out on my shit. Or if you're dating them and you call them out on their shit, they're just not going to date you. They're going to ghost, or they're going to walk away, or they're going to break up, try to make it your fault. Stick to your guns. If somebody tries to make something your fault because you confronted them about their ill behavior, walk away, Spirit's saying. Remember you, don't compromise. Do not compromise. Someone that loves you will come blazing in and be passionate, a visionary leader. They will admire your boundaries. They will honor your boundaries. They will cherish your boundaries. You will be the king, queen, the emperor or empress. Thank you, Spirit. And you want this. But Spirit's pretty much laying out exactly how to get there. And if you don't remember it, rewind and rewatch, because it's crystal clear. Spirit, can you tell me what the Watcher is healing currently? We already know truth. But what are some words? And then I'm going to get some messages from Spirit and Spirit guides, and how to move forward with self-care. Adversity. I accept my current challenges as an opportunity to grow and learn something new about myself, and to correct any behaviors of my own that may need adjusting. And that's what this whole readings have been about. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, this has been hard. This is a hard-ass situation you've been in, or you were in. And maybe there's some residual things. But like I said earlier, adjusting your behavior, adjusting what you take from another person. Are you going to take them yelling at you? Are you going to take them calling you names? Are you going to take them being rough with you, crossing lines, being inappropriate, blurring, having those blurred friendships where that you don't know if they're flirting with these people? They seem to have a harem of other people around them. Listen to your warning signs. What is your gut saying? How does this behavior make you feel? What are you accepting? What are you accepting? Remember, fill your own cup of love. Let me get it out here. Make a decision. Fill your own cup of love. End the cycle, any cycle that is breaking your boundaries, crossing your boundaries, making you feel like red flags are going up. Don't compromise for other people when it is at your expense. Your pain, your confusion. Those were the first two cards to come out, pain and confusion. Because this is what brought you to this situation. Boundaries were not held in place. And that goes to self-love. You have to love yourself enough to protect yourself. Lionesses. Lioness came out earlier as well. Lioness came out. You know what lionesses do? They protect their young, right? They protect their young from the male lions or from rival prides. They protect their young. You have to protect your heart and your well-being as a lioness would. You earn the stripes to be who you are now. You know that you're a cup of love, and your truth are the most important things to get you to divine partnership with yourself, with Spirit, and with someone that is mature and a leader and respects boundaries and respects not only you, but themselves, the relationship. They protect it like a lion. You're the lioness, they're the lion, or vice versa. And it takes strength and courage to move forward. And it's hard to change behavior, but if you just remember self-love, self-care first, keeping up those boundaries, being that Queen of Swords, cutting that shit away, taking control of your narrative, cutting those strings, that's what Spirit's telling you. It starts here. What else, Spirit? I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to get some words to go with it. I'm going to get just one, Spirit, please. Behavior came out again. Silence is golden. Some things are just better left unsaid, reserved. If you need to just walk away from this person without confronting them, and you feel like it's just better for some of you to just walk away and not give them a reason why, do it. Ghost them, block them, do it. It's okay. Sometimes things are better left unsaid. You don't owe this person an apology or anything if they're hurting you. Walk away. If you don't have children together, walk away. Behavior. I will not engage in behaviors that don't align with my values and belief systems. When I do this, no one benefits. That's right. The behavior has to change. Your boundaries have to remain. That self-love has to be paramount. Self-love, self-care, boundaries. When you let somebody hurt you, when you let somebody get away with it over and over, or even Oprah Winfrey once said, if they show you their true colors the first time, believe them. I wish I had heard that years ago, because it's true. Because I look back on one of my most destructive, painful relationships, and I remember the first time this person disrespected me. And if I had just walked, now granted, I wouldn't have my daughter. So things were meant to play out the way they were meant to play out. But it helped me learn in the future that I will not ever let someone disrespect me like that or treat me like that again, because this person showed their true colors immediately and I did not walk away. And now, 10 years later, 11 years later, will walk away in a heartbeat. If something feels I don't care if they seem like the nicest person in the world, I'm out. I'm such a picky dater now. I barely date at all because I am picky, because I love myself so much that if they're not going to compliment me, I mean, not compliment and, oh, you're so great. No, I mean, they have to compliment my life. They have to be a flower blooming in my garden with me, with my daughter. It has to be great for not only me, but for my daughter. Anything less is not going to do it. I'd rather be by myself. I don't want to spend time with somebody who's going to make me feel bad or disrupt what I have going on with my daughter. It's not going to happen, never going to happen. It's not worth it to me. It's just not worth it. And that's my choice, because I have cut off many people, cut off many dates in the past 2 years because they made me feel a little, if they complimented me too much, like that, they were going too fast, the love bombing, stuff like that. Or if they slightly were, I can see manipulation so well now. And I don't like games. And at the first hint of games, I'm out. The first hint of love bombing and wishful thinking, I'm out. If I'm on a dating app and somebody mentions snuggle in the first 2 days, they're done. I don't care how great it seemed like it was when we were talking. I'm done. Because they're moving too fast. It shows it, my alarm bells go off immediately. I delete, block, gone. And because my cup of love for myself and the love that I have for my daughter is so full that I'm not going to accept any offers that aren't true, that aren't good, that aren't for my highest good and as well as hers. And Spirit's saying that's exactly what you need to do. Your behavior, what you're allowing. What are you allowing? What are you accepting? Take a look at that. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what's some self-care and some words? Write down your experiences. Maybe you'll see some patterns. Write down your feelings. Write down what you would like in a partner. Tell Spirit. Watch movies. Go out to the movies with your friends. Watch movies that are inspiring to you. Documentaries that are inspiring to you. Yeah, I was going to say scripting. Scripting what you would like. Scripting what you'd like your life to be. Planning. What are the things that you really want in life? Gratitude journals. Scripting about how your life is. Writing down to Spirit and to yourself what you'd like to focus on, what you'd like your life to be like, and then go in that direction. Have some alone time. Like me, I enjoy my alone time very much. I enjoy my alone time so much. I love my freedom. I do love being in a good partnership. I love being around other people and enjoying friends. But I love my alone time relationship-wise. I enjoy it. I never am lonely. I'm never bored. It's because I enjoy my own company and I enjoy the company of others that want to do things with me in every situation. I really pay attention to what I'm orbiting around. And Spirit's saying, pay attention to what's in your orbit. Bring in to your orbit what's for your highest good. Cleanse yourself. Enjoy this time. Magnetize the right people and the right situations to you by spending time alone. Planning for your abundance, how you'd like your life to look, what you want to do. Plan a trip. Be grateful. Journal about your feelings. Journal about your experiences, but don't live in them. If you have negative thoughts about, or fears, write them down. Examine them. What is the lesson here? How can I change this? How can I move forward? What is some energy to take with the Watcher today, Spirit? Moving forward. What's some energy? Purpose. It goes to that. What's your purpose? I know what I want. Let me see what that says. I know what I am here to do. You know deep down. And if you're not sure yet, or if you're clouded because of the pain and confusion, spend some time alone. Really get to know yourself. Really fill up that Ace of Cups, your cup of love. Gratitude. What are you grateful for? Write those feelings down. Plan what you want your life to be like. Find that purpose and live it. Know it. Focus on your health. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the situation. It's okay to grieve. It's okay to grieve, but don't stay there. Okay? Appreciate the lessons. Let the pain go, but keep the lessons. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. That's exactly right. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I just joined a boot camp for my big ass. And I know it's going to be painful and it's going to hurt, but I'm ready. The situation's all aligned to where I can go, and it was just perfect. So I'm going to do it. I'm taking care of my health. Spirit's saying, take care of your health. Mental health, physical health, spiritual health. And focus on your abundance. Don't feel guilty. Don't feel guilty about being abundant and focusing on yourself. If you have children, this is going to be for their highest good as well. Because if you're happy and healthy, they're happy and healthy. You're a better parent. You're a better teacher. You're just more active and involved in their life because you know you're radiating love and they can feel it and they're happy for you and you're involved with them. Don't feel guilt for ending this engagement, ending this wedding, ending this relationship, putting up your boundaries with people. It doesn't matter who they are. It could be your mother, father, in-laws, sister, brother, lovers, co-parenting. Don't feel guilt for putting up your boundaries. And if you need help, seek especially with your kids, seek the help of the courts to help you out. Seek social services if you need help. Seek the help of an attorney, a therapist. Seek the help that you need. Don't feel guilty for filling your own cup of love because it's just going to help you. And if you don't have children, it's just going to help you. Period. No matter what your situation, focusing on self-love and keeping up your boundaries, what you want out of life, having that alone time, being honest with yourself, that's all for your highest good. What are some words of love, Spirit? What words of love do you have for the Watcher? Ooh. Discernment. I literally said this earlier about dating. Being more discerning with who you're going out with. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. That's what this is teaching you. This situation. I said this word earlier. I just felt like I needed to say it, and it is coming out. To discern. By filling your own cup of love and focusing on what your wants and desires are, and focusing on when you are dating, how does this person complement your life? That you're not giving up your dreams and your wants for a relationship, but this person is going to complement these dreams, these wants, these desires, because they want this too. And you kind of commingle your desires together, but you never lose sight of what's for your highest good, for what your children's highest good is if you have children. Wow, that was beautiful. And then commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that that love is the essence of your very being. That's it. You're committed to yourself, your cup of love, yourself, your life purpose, your self-love, your self-care, manifesting your best life, living your best life, being happy and grateful for the now, for the lessons, cutting away the bullshit, cutting away the grief, being in the now, working towards the future. Not your happiness doesn't depend in the future, it is now. But you take action steps and have the feelings now. Have that happiness while you're planning now, while taking action steps for the future and keeping the lessons along the way so that you can be discerning in the future with future partners and committed to your life's purpose, your goals. And if this person complicates this is not the right relationship. If they do complement it, it just works. It flows. It evolves. It evolves. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm going to get a message from the Spirit Guides for you to close the reading out, okay? Spirit Guides that work in love and light for the Watchers, can you please give me some advice for them for going forward in this situation? Get some advice for the Watchers from you, Spirit Guides that work in love and light. Manatee. Accept the situation as it is. I've said this through the whole reading. Rather than fighting to change it, accept it as it is while taking action steps to change it and to go forward in the future. Be grateful for the lessons. Accept it as it is. Accept the situation as it is. What are the lessons? Happiness is now. You can take action steps for the future to change, but accept it now. Learn the lessons. Keep the lessons. One last one. I feel like one more is lingering in here. One last message. I'm being drawn to one last message. Oof. Tortoise, you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So I'm hearing that for some of you, this ending will be painful. You'll have grief. Spirit says, accept it. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And there's grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Accept what is. Accept the lessons. And get grounded. Get grounded. Take your time. Remember, enjoy that alone time. Focus on your abundance, living your best life. What are you bringing into your orbit? Your purpose. Finding your purpose. Taking time out in meditation. Focusing on your health. Writing a gratitude journal. Writing and scripting. Write things out. Let them go. Take the pain away. Get grounded in meditation. Put your feet on grass outside. Walk around on the grass barefooted outside. The energy from the earth will absorb in the pores of your feet. That'll help you get grounded. Go for a swim. Let the earth energy envelop you and get grounded. And that's what I have for you guys. I hope this helped. I really hope this helped. For those of you watching, I'm really sorry you were hurt. If you know somebody, if this is a person that you know that's going through this, send this reading to them and help them be their support system that they need during this time. And my heart goes out to you, but I know you got this. I know you got this. Remember to fill your own cup of love, okay? And keep up those boundaries. Namaste.